Hi everyone, this is Bug-Ass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Vibranium suit Black Panther. So before we take a look at Black Panther, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with this necklace, which looks really nice. It's cast in a kind of dull silver kind of color. It's not really gray because it is kind of silver, but it's not a bright colored silver. And there it has the Panther symbol right there. And it is very bendable. It's very soft, so you can just slip it over his head like that. He comes with an alternate head, which I'm not a fan of this head. I mean, this is the way Black Panther looks, but this is with his suit powered up. Like this is more like the Ta-Nehisi Coates run of Black Panther. This is his current suit, and this is when it's powered up. And the head is when it's powered down. So it doesn't really make much sense to have this head on this body. I'm waiting to get another one sometime and paint it all black. That way I can have just one, like two separate figures, one for when he's powered up and one for when he's not. So that head comes off really easily, but it's kind of hard to put this head on. There. Kind of really doesn't click in too easily. So there's that. He does have alternate hands, but right out of the package, the alternate right hand broke on me. Or this is actually the main right hand. And when I took it out of the package, it just fell in half. And as you can see, it looks like someone already tried to glue it together. And then I tried to glue it again, and it just wouldn't stay. So that is very unfortunate. Because I think the flame effects stay on better on these hands, but now I can have just one clawed hand and one fisted hand. I can't have them both on at the same time. I do have a replacement on the way from a friend. He's sending me the hand I need, but it shouldn't have to come to that since this is a brand new figure. I just got this on Saturday, so that is very infuriating. But you can see that you can switch his clawed hand out here for fisted hand. There. And it does bend kind of hard, so I did have to boil this one in water because I didn't want it to break or anything. The peg actually broke off up in his arm, so when I got it out, the first thing I had to do is boil the arm, that way I could get the peg out that was broken up in there. So for his final accessories, he comes with these translucent pink flame effects. Because these are part of his suit now, like the Vibranium suit, he can do this. And these look very, very nice. I like how it's translucent. And like if you hold it up to the light, it does look like it's glowing. So that is very nice. And the flame effects can stay on his clawed hands, but they're meant to go on his fisted hands because these are just a remold of the Iron Fist flame effects. They've been used again. But they're made to go on a fisted hand, like this. It just stays on a lot better. Let's see if they'll stay on during the course of this review, though. That'll be the real challenge. Now, if I had the fisted hand for this one, for his right hand, I think that it would stay on even better. You can tell that it is staying on, but it will probably drop off. So for the head sculpt, I really love this head sculpt. This is the way that Black Panther looks right now in his all-new, all-different Marvel iteration. And I really like this head sculpt because it looks more feline in appearance. Like, it looks more cat-like to me. I think the eyes look really nice. So does the Vibranium designs in his suit right there, since it's powered up. And this is on the Spider-Man UK body mold. So there's not really a lot of sculpting going on. I mean, there's sculpting for muscles and stuff like that. And then you've got more of the Vibranium symbols right there. Now, if you want to know more about this suit, I definitely recommend reading the Black Panther from Ta-Nehisi Coates. That's the current run. I'd recommend that and Volume 4 of New Avengers. Because Black Panther uses these, the Vibranium flames, or energy effects, I guess, whatever they're called, to attack Namor in that issue. That's actually what these remind me of right here, is that panel. And I think they were actually going to use this this look at in Jonathan Hickman's run on New Avengers for Black Panther, but they ended up just waiting till All New, All Different Marvel after Secret Wars. So that's pretty cool. So you get the markings on the torso right there. And you get a little bit on his back right there. He does have a peg hole, which... No, I didn't think so. This Spider-Man doesn't. The Spider-Man UK does not have. So I think this is for a future figure. Might be Prowler that's coming up in the Lizard Wave. I think that might be who they're reusing this body for. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. And on his hands, you get those Vibranium patterns right there. Another thing is, there was a cover by John Tyler Christopher, I want to say, that illustrated this, this design, which looks really awesome. What would have been really awesome is if this would have glowed in the dark, like Hasbro would have used a glow-in-the-dark pink paint. That would have been really awesome, because you can see that if you hold these up to the light, the flame effects almost look like they're glowing. So that would have been a really nice touch. There on his shins and his feet, he has more of the patterns. And they're painted on really nicely. It's not sculpted or anything, but it is painted very nicely. Now, as I said before, I would like to get another one just to paint it all black, just to have a plain Black Panther. That would be awesome. So now let's go over his articulation. He's got a ball-jointed head that can look all the way back. It can look all the way down. It can move side to side. He's got an ab crunch that can move back. I knew that would drop off. He's got an ab crunch that can move back that far and down all the way. He's got ball-jointed shoulders that can move out all the way. While I'm doing the articulation, you can see that this is shifting up and down very freely. He's got a swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbow, swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down. He's got a swivel at the waist. I actually think I did that backwards. I did the arm articulation after this. I don't know why I did that. Still the articulation, though. He's got a swivel at the waist. He's got ball-jointed hips that can move out that far. He can kick forward that far. And back, not very much. He's got a swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knee, swivel at the shin, swivel at the ankle, and an ankle rocker. So overall, this figure is really awesome. I mean, everyone is hunting for this figure right now. And I do feel like it's a little bit overhyped. It's still a really, really awesome figure because anyone that knows me knows that I'm a fan of current iterations of characters. Like, I love their current outfits. So when they announced, when Hasbro announced that we'd be getting this figure, I was very excited about it. Now, I do have the Black Panther movie figure that I'm going to review sometime this week. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But the head from it will not fit on this body. But the Captain America Civil War Black Panther T'Challa head will fit on this just nicely. I think the neck is a little small for it, but you still can do it. Okay, there. There. Like I said, the neck is a little small, like his head. It doesn't look too bad on it if you have it like that. So that is possible. That actually looks pretty good the way I have it. I suppose if you have it back here, though, you can see how tiny the neck is on this figure when you put this head on. But if you want to do that, that is possible. You could probably mod it out to make the head sit up on the peg a little more. So now let's do some comparisons. So, here's the Walmart Vibranium Suit Black Panther compared to the Walmart exclusive normal Black Panther. This is the look Black Panther had up until, I think, 2015 when he started having this look. And then here's his 90s era look. This was like the Christopher Priest run. So there you can see all three Black Panther figures. And then here he is next to the Spider-Man UK. You can tell that they share the same body mold. This is just a remold in a different color. And I hope Hasbro does start using this instead of the Bucky cap, because I'm a little bit tired of seeing the Bucky cap mold. It's good, but I would prefer to see a new updated one. And so far, I think we've gotten this on maybe Sunfire, I know Spider-Man UK, and a few others. So I'm glad we're getting a new body mold for some figures, not all of them. And then here he is next to Namor. And you could probably get some really epic poses out of these two together, because in the new Avengers comic, Volume 4 that I talked about, the fight that Black Panther and Namor get into is very, very awesome. And that's what having these two together reminds me of. So overall, this is a really solid figure. I think it's really nice. It bums me out that the hand broke on mine straight out of the packaging, but I think that either someone had it before me and just returned it, or Walmart just didn't care when they were putting it up. Someone could have... the box really wasn't damaged, so I don't think that that was the reason for it, like not taking care of it. So, I don't know what it was, but that was my only real problem with this figure. But overall, really solid figure, and I would highly recommend it. So that's my review, and if you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.